Alrighty, welcome. CueSports International presents the 2015 Southwest Regionals, being held at Rico Pa Resort and Conference Center in Scottsdale, Arizona. This is the 8-ball men's single. You have USA and BCA pool leagues combined, bringing you players from Southern Cal, Phoenix, New Mexico, Las Vegas. You're looking at Frank Wellman racking the balls. His opponent is Rick Vanbeveran. Rick comes to you from just close to the Palm Springs area in Southern California. Frank was not able to get any information on. And this will be a race to 4 for Rick, as he's a leisure player. Frank is an open player. So we have 4 rankings in this tournament. We have leisure that go to 4, open that goes to 5, advanced that goes to 6, and masters that go to 7. There's 97 entrants in the open men's singles. And this is this gentleman's first match. We're off and running. Frank is breaking the balls. Handshake by the contestants. And battle is to ensue. These two gentlemen seem to be getting along pretty good. They're just kind of conversing back and forth, and they're going to have a good old game of pool. One's going to 4, one's going to 5. 8-ball on diamond 7-foot tables. Using Simonis cloth. Cyclops balls. More than likely, the players are using Kamui tips. Predator cues. Bot and Omega billiards. Using diamond billiard products. They probably read azbilliards.com. Dry break. Everything's pretty much open except that one little cluster of balls where the 8-ball is. There's 3 other balls joining it. And Rick is gonna, looks like he's gonna play the 10-ball in the side pocket. Or is it the 14 in the corner? It was a 10-ball on the side, but he failed to execute the shot, missed it. And about the only shot that Frank has is a 2-ball in the upper right-hand corner. I don't think you can see any part of this 7-ball, so only shot I can see is the 2-ball in the corner. And that's what he's lined up on. And that's what he's pocketed. He's established solids. You can play the 7-ball or the 5-2 combo, or the 3-ball in the left-hand corner. He's going to play that ball right there in the side pocket. You can see as well as I can. And hit that pretty sporty, actually, but now he has possibly a shot on the 4-ball. Kind of throws his arms up and said, look what I just did. Not so good. Or look what I just did to myself. "97 players. First place prize is $1,400. So these guys aren't playing for chump change. They're going after that first prize money of $1,400. And they have the work cut out for them because this is their first match, so it's a long road to hoe. Back to the stripes, and ouch. Got to aim those balls to the center of the pocket. Preferably not the corners of the pocket, because if they hit the corner, they're staying out, just like that one did. Pockets are 4.5 inches wide. The ball is 2.25 inches wide. There's 202.5 linear inches of rail around the table. So there's approximately a little bit more than 10% pocket space on the table. And he found some of it right there because he pocketed the ball on the side. He's got a nice shot here to open up that 11 ball that's tied up with a 4. But he's not going to. He's going to shoot this ball first. Easy cue ball. If he could have laid that ball on the rail, he could shoot the 9 ball, follow it, and open up that 11 on its own with a natural angle, have the ball in the jaws to shoot at next. Or the ball, that 12 ball that he's going to shoot into the ball in the jaws, that one to go on the side. So, didn't quite lay it on the rail, and he's now faced with a different shot. He still has a shot. He can stop this ball, pocket the 9, stop the cue ball, go off the right side of the 14 into the 11, withdraw, have a shot on the 12 in the side, and open up that 11 by pushing the 4 ball out of the way. And possibly have a shot on the 14 in the side too. So this is the right thing to do here. No, well, either way. But the further away from the rail, the better off you are, because you can cue lower on the ball without elevating the back of your cue, thus increasing your accuracy when you're aiming object balls at object balls. I'm wondering if that was an intended safety. Because if he was trying to make that ball, it did not make sense other than he would have made that ball and then had a shot at the 12, but still had the 14 and the 11 ball tied up. The way to have played that shot was to go rail first or hit the ball and try to open up that 11 ball next to the 4 in order to run the table. Pocket the remaining 4 stripes and then the 8 ball for a win. Instead, his opponent is looking at pocketing the 5 solids and then hopefully the 8 ball for his win. 0-0. Rick is going to 4 games. Frank is going to 5. Fargo rate shows Frank a bit of a favorite. 58% chance of winning this match. A little higher than Rick's 42. Even though he's given him a game on the wire. So I'm thinking the game on the wire would be about 40 points difference. He's also in Fargo rate. And then he's also another 16%. So he's probably 55 points over. So you're probably looking at about 450 to a 400. What's the Fargo rates on these guys? Fargo rate, what is it for him? What is their Fargo rates? Frank is a what? 582, and yeah, that's what I thought, about 60 points. So they're about 60 points difference. Another game on the wire would be a little bit too much weight. A game and a half on the wire would be about right. Ouch. Well, let's see what Rick does here with this 11-14. There's two ways he can break this out. He can just play the cue ball, place the cue ball next to the 11, come off the 11 into the ball in the corner pocket, pocket that, and then shoot his next shot. And they're having trouble finding the cue ball. It came out on the wrong side, that's why. Nope, they're having trouble finding the cue ball. It went in that corner. Oh, I see. This is actually this is a smart shot. He's playing a 3-ball combo on the 12 ball, on the 14 ball. He's got to make sure that makes it though. Wants to hit the left side of the 4, so he wants to hit the rail and the ball at the same time with that object ball. Perfect. Stop it there for the 12. Now draw it down. Look at the 12 ball there, Rick. Look at your 12 ball. You have a shot on the 12. It's got to move. He might have come back too far, but maybe not. I think he has a shot. He's banking the ball. But what are you going to do about the 12 ball? It's right next to the 8. How are you going to get position on it? You haven't glanced at it. Well, I don't know. The 12 ball does go in the corner pocket. But I believe Rick did have a shot at that 12 in the side pocket. And then the shot on the 11. And the 8 ball wide open. He just wants to put this cue ball up in the... There you go. If it bounces out, you're perfect. Well, he can cut this ball. But he's going to go 2 rails above. He has to go up to where he's at now and still won't have a shot on the 11 other than going to the rail off the ball and into the corner. And yes, that's a shot, but it's a very difficult, very low percentage shot. So in all essence, it's a tough one. And looks like he's going to lose the cue ball. Nope, it did. It just went kerplunk into the pocket. These pockets have been greedy. They've been taking that cue ball down. What are we doing here? And why? Good play. Could play it in the side. He can play it in the corner for a better angle on the shots he's shooting. Perfect. Stop that. He wants to come back a little bit for this ball. He'd like to be exactly where the cue ball is now. Maybe just a little higher so he doesn't scratch when he draws this ball back a little. Well done. Now he wants to come back about the same amount that he just drew back for that shot, which is maybe 6 inches. To about where the diamond is. How's that? Well, watch your cue ball. There's a side pocket that likes to swallow cue balls. Oh, he just saw that. Yep, he's saying, yep, it's there. If I come off that ball right there, he goes right there, and there's empty space. There's no rail there. So I'm going to put some low English on this ball to influence to go a little higher. And higher it went. Well done. Game number 1 goes to Frank Wellman. And his odds of winning this match will increase considerably. Rick's break. Second game in the race to 4 for Rick and 5 for Frank. As you can see now, the odds have changed considerably, and Frank is heavily favored per Fargo rate. Doesn't mean he's heavily favored at this table, because if Rick has anything to say about it, he's going to give him a piece of his mind, and he'll do battle to win. He's in it to win it. Well, he pocketed his stripe, so he can shoot the 9 ball and then move his cue ball around to do what he has to do. Probably just stun the ball straight up and get on the 11 ball for the same pocket that he's shooting at now, but he's not using that English, so that's not happening. I'm not sure what he was trying to accomplish there, because this ball will go, I think. The combo will go. It doesn't matter where he's at, as long as he's there. But his cue ball is not going to go anywhere. It's going to stay on the bottom of the table. And he's going to have to bank this ball to continue his run. And if he does bank this ball successfully, his cue ball will probably get shaped for the 11 and then the 14, but he still has the 10 ball to contend with. The 10 ball is right next to his hand. And he got up there. He's better off shooting the ball up to the upper right-hand corner, the 12 ball, because this way he's not over a ball, and he's going to get an angle on this 11 to come into the 10 and open it up. This is Frank Wellman at the table. Men's open singles. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. There you go. Nice angle to come into this 10 ball. A little bit of right hand spin. Not too much because you go underneath it. He's got to be looking to open up this 10 ball. He doesn't have a hole for it. No pocket for the 10. He's using the correct English. He came down underneath it too much, though. And he also overcut the ball. So he probably used the right amount of English, but the fact that he overcut it and didn't hit enough 10 ball or 11 ball, he got underneath the 10 and left Rick with this nice shot on the 5 ball. Tied up his 3 ball. But if he shoots this 5 ball with a little bit of pace, he should be able to hit the rail, go up above the 3 off the side rail, and position on the 6 ball, which is the furthest ball on the left side of that cluster that you're looking at. Looks like the one that looks like he's playing on the side. Yeah, that one that kind of clipped the other ball. So he's effectively played a safety that can be, well, he'll just make a good hit on the bottom of the table. But all he has to do is hit a rail here and leave the cue ball behind the 4. He's got another safety, just like that. This one's a little harder to deal with than the last one was. A little bit harder to deal with. Frank is pretty vocal with his body language, as you could probably see on the screen there. Shaking his head. I don't have anything. What am I going to do? Kind of just throwing his hands up saying, okay, now what? He talks with his hands. See, they both seem to be a little bit on the relaxed side of the table, which is nice to see. The nerves aren't running strong, and gentlemen are out having fun. What do? You 2-rail kick this ball to the right side of the rail. Hopefully you don't scratch when you hit it. Oh, or you just give a ball in hand right off the bat. One or the other. Rick looking at this 5 ball. Position on the 1, probably. Yep. Position on the 1. Come off the bottom rail into the 3-2. You got to deal with that breakup. You got to move the 1 to 7 and the 2-3. So you might as well do it right here. You're not going to do it by drawing the ball. Not happening. And you're not going to keep shooting if you miss the ball. So, opponent back at the table, opportunity squandered. Next. Frank says he got me again, and I'm not sure how. Rail first underneath the 11. Actually, if he can hit this 10 ball, he can go underneath the 11 after hitting the 10 for a safety. Kind of like that. Well, no safety. Can shoot the 2 ball, can shoot the 6 ball. Can probably shoot the 3 ball too if he chooses. If he shoots the 3 ball, I shoot it with just a little bit of pace to bump. No, he doesn't have an angle to go into the 8. If he can go into the 8 ball, it'd be nice. But no angle. No angle at all. Three ball in the side pocket. He did have an angle to hit the 8, and he did hit the 8. Now he shoots the 2 on the side, the 7 in this left-hand corner pocket. And Rick can have his first game and tie it up at 1. Keep in mind he's getting the game on the wire to 5, so he's going to shoot the combo instead of the 2 on the side. Okay. There you go. It's your better shot, Frank. Just pocket the ball. Just like that. Nicely done. Now you may not get a better angle than this to shoot the 7 ball. Never mind, you will. Pocket the 1, you'll have the 7 in the lower right-hand corner. I think it goes by the that 11 ball, so maybe not. I can't tell. Oh, well done. Well done. Now a little stop shot, a little draw shot here, or follow, either one. I'm not sure if he'll play the combo or not. He won't play the combo. He'll play the 6 ball and then position for the 4 on the side. And the 8 ball does not go in that corner, so he'll have to slide down where the 10 ball is. Gets the right angle on that 4 ball, and he'll love life. He'll be able to slide right down for it. No. Look at the other pocket. One of the things about trying to call what a leisure player will do, it's kind of tough because they don't have the experience to really look around. It's going for out. See, now this 4 ball is very helpful to him. Okay, now you made both balls, and now what are you going to do? You needed the 4 ball to get to the 8. Had you pocketed the ball in the jaws with an angle on the 4, kind of where you're at right now, where the cue ball is at right now, you could have pocketed the 4 and slid straight down by the 10 ball to shoot the 8 ball in the left-hand corner pocket. Instead, all you have available to you is a tough bank in the upper right-hand corner. Bank or kick. It's going to be a good shot, but I don't think that'll make it. It is possible, though, I will say that. Calling the 8 ball in the corner pocket off the 11. All he has to do is call ball in pocket. He does not have to call the kisses or how it's going to get there. That's a tough shot. Had that ball scratched, it is not loss of game for those of you watching. It does give the opponent ball in hand, but it's not loss of game, unless the 8 ball would have gone in also, or would have also gone in. Oh my. I like Frank. He sounds like me when I play. He misses that ball and he goes, "Oh no, Frank." And then he kind of throws his head back in disgust. He goes, "Oh no." And game number 1 for Rick. Yes, tied up. 1 apiece. They both need, one needs 4, one needs 3. And we'll probably go back to about a 55-40 Fargo score. (54-46), 55-45. Well, 1 game apiece. Frank will be breaking the balls as he started us off with by winning the flip. All bust, no balls. Table's open. Pocket the 13 in the corner pocket, the 7 in the side pocket, the 4 ball in the side pocket. He's got shots available to him. He's going to choose stripes. But he will not make that ball. You got to cut it to the center of the pocket, past those corners. It's actually an optical illusion. That corner jumps up. You think you're cutting past it, but you're not. You have to kind of overcut that just a hair. Nicely done by Frank. Opens up both balls. They were kind of troublesome on the bottom of the table. All he's got left after this is the 10, the 12, and that 14 ball on the left side. So it looks like he's got enough to kind of come up. I'm not sure if he's got enough angle to get up or not. He does. He's tried to go up there, and he got up there. Well, you know, Frank, I've seen you bank a couple times, buddy. Go ahead and bank this 10 ball. You're going to hit the 8, and you're going to stay right there for the 12, so go ahead and bank it. A little bit of draw on your cue ball, okay? Bank it with draw. You'll get underneath the 8, and you will have a straight-in shot on the 12. No draw, no well, you got position, but it worked. But you had to make the ball. Nicely done. He's got 2 balls tied up. He just played position for one of them, and he should be able to get both of them. One right after the other. Following this ball and shoot the 2 ball in the side. Bounce, 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 bounce. There you go. 2 ball in the side pocket. He's going to come down pretty far, though. He'll have to shoot the 7 ball in the same side pocket. Oh. I'm going to call that an effective safety. Frank is still flailing his arms up, going, "What do I do? What do I do?" I love his facial expressions. He says, "I don't know what to do, but I'm going to look at it and study it some more. See if I can come up with something to my liking." Boy, we've got some people in this room now. That's actually a good shot, whether you realize it or not, Frank. You left your opponent 1 shot, the 7 ball in the upper left-hand corner pocket. But problem is, if he does make it, he has the 5 ball next, and he can proceed to plan out a course to get to that 8 ball and win the first game. Win the second game, excuse me. Cue ball's gonna go into the, oh, not there. Oh, whoa, 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 he says. Came up nicely for the 2. I thought he might hit the 8 ball and have to settle on shooting the 5 next, but no, 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 no. Can you see Frank up there? He is just kind of chuckling it up. I believe that could be his wife or his partner on the side there, and they're both chuckling as to how he's not coming up with any shots. He says this guy misses just right, and it's up to you not to make it just right for him. And how do you do that? That's the $1 million question. That's one way. Don't let him up out of the chair. You're not flailing your arms out. No. Nice shot. Follow this ball 2 rails. I think you might have heard me. I better be quiet, because I said nice shot pretty loud, and he kind of looked up this way. He's drawing this ball. Oh, another draw shot here, and he'll get the 8 ball on the side. Very well done there. He pushed that 8 ball in front of the pocket and made things more bearable, a little easier. Comes back, pockets this ball and comes back a little bit, he'll have that 8 ball on the side. And perfection. 8 ball on the side for a 2-1 lead. They'll both need 3 games. Other way, there you go. Rick's trailing 2-1, but they both need 3. That cue ball's traveling in that corner pocket, but it was kind of herded out of the pocket by the other ball. Open table, nothing on a break. We've had a lot of that today, actually. Had a lot of dry breaks. As I've explained earlier, there's 202 linear inches of rail and 27 inches of pocket, so there's more than 10% of open space available for those balls to drop into. And you got 15 balls rolling around the table after you break them. Actually 16 balls, because the cue ball's usually rolling around too. So you would think something would drop when you have that many objects in motion and that much space to go into. Frank Wellman looking at this ball right down the rail. Now see, if you see where the cue ball is, and you see where the 14 is, and you see where the corner pocket is, I am in direct line to those 3 balls. It's pretty much where I'm sitting. About 23 feet away. So pretty much he just kind of shot that ball right in my lap. Or at my feet, excuse me. Because my feet are probably at the height of the table. Maybe, yeah, but the height of the table. Oh, he's trying to move that ball. Nicely done. He tried. Well done. Is he banking this ball? It looks like it might go. Maybe it looks like it won't go. What else can he shoot? Doesn't have much else to shoot at. You know, as crazy as I am, I'd kick this ball in. I'd try to kick it in the side pocket. Why not? course, depending who I'm playing. If I'm playing a high caliber player, I'm going to hit the ball and leave him up against that 4. And he tied up the 4 ball. Left the 7 ball in the lower left-hand corner. And if he pockets that, he probably has a shot on the 5 in the side. He can also play the 3 ball in the lower right-hand corner. Nice angle, nice camera work, Steven. For that 3 ball, it goes. Ouch. Well, it's 10:05 here in Scottsdale, and these gentlemen might be getting tired. I know about this time I start getting a little tired. Frank plays an effective safety, leaving Rick that 1 ball in the upper right-hand corner, excuse me. The 1 ball will go, and I believe the 6 ball might go too, in the lower right-hand corner. But might be moving the 8 ball around if he does that, depending on how good he hits it. And there's a corner pocket out there, and he parked right in front of it. Frank's getting a kick out of the rolls he's getting. He's enjoying this game. He's got a cut on this 9 ball. He's got a nice shot at it. He's going to come right off the 1 into the 12. Might get a shot on it. Might come right between the 12 and the 10. Split him, he'd have a shot. Well, Rick's back at it. These guys are getting plenty of opportunities. They're trading off shots in this game, back and forth. But Frank is leading 2-1. As much fun as they're having enjoying this game, they're still trying to close out this match, and I'm sure they both want to win. Neither one wants to go over the 1-loss side. He's banking the 12 ball in the upper left-hand corner. This looks good. Looks like a good shot. Just had to cut it. When the ball is that close to the rail, you've got it almost seems like you have to overcut it. When you look at it, you think you're overcutting it, but you're not. Just think about that when you're shooting. When it's just off the rail like that, if you tend to think you're overcutting it, you'll probably make it more than you'll miss it. Unless you really know what you're doing, and then you're going to understand what I mean. So, try it when you're practicing. Well, now, by parking the 1 ball in front of that pocket, he has effectively cut off the 9 ball. The 10 ball is tied up with the 2 stripes. And he's going to try to just make the 1 ball for him and leave the 9 ball in its spot. And didn't get it done. So now he can play the 6-1 combo, send the cue ball over to the right side and open up those balls. But he's also worried about the 2 balls up on top of the table he has tied up. and he thinks that will go, that 4-ball will go. Options. And he's exercising option number 2. Did not work. So again, Frank comes up and says, alrighty then, what am I going to do here? I'll tell you what you do here, my friend. Now pocket the 4-ball with your stripe and leave it there. But really, see, the 3-ball goes to the right-hand side. The 5-ball goes to the right-hand side. It doesn't do you much good, except that it stops him from getting a good shot on the 4 for position. All right, if you want to bank it, you can bank it. Bank the 12. Bank the 12 and then pocket your ball off the 4. Rail 4, pocket. Upper left-hand corner. Bank the 12 ball first. This could work. There you go. You could have tried to make that ball, but you know he's good where he's good where he's at. Except the 3-ball goes by it, and he'll just pocket this 5, then pocket the 3, and then you know, take his attention down to the bottom end of the table. Nicely done. Went rail, ball, pocket. Nicely done. And position, but what do you do with those 2 balls surrounded by those 2 stripes? Looks like he may have a shot, but he still has the ball parked on the bottom on the rail. Is he trying to go off this 2? It's still not going to move it enough. He won't move this 2-ball enough to get a shot. He did move it enough, but he's not going to get a shot on it because this ball moved off the rail. Kicking the ball. Now that you've placed your cue stick where it's at against the cloth the way you have, I would recommend you chalk up your cue. Because you might have taken some of the chalk off the tip. Well, he made one for his opponent. And Frank's going to want to leave that 10 ball there. And take care of business up on top of the table. A little bit of right-hand English. Come over to about the center of the side rail for position on the 8-ball in the same pocket. Easy, easy, easy. You're okay, Frank. You're okay, buddy. You're not perfect, but you're okay. Focus on the shot. That side pocket may come into play. And we have a 3-1 lead. Three to one lead. Frank's breaking 3-1, racing to 5. His opponent's going to 4. He needs 2 games. His opponent needs 3. Pockets the 4 ball in the corner pocket. Cue ball's on the bottom. Come on down 1 and join the game. Looks like he's going to have to bank the 1 if he wants solids, or play the 13 if he wants stripes. A bank on the 1, get some shape on the 2. He pocketed a solid, so it means there's 6 remaining. Well done, nice shot. Didn't yield a shot on the 2 ball though, but it did yield a shot on the 6. Well done. Does that 3 ball go in the side pocket? If it does, he's going to like life. He can draw the cue ball into the 10-12 and have a shot on the deuce. Instead, he's shooting the 7 ball down the rail. Oh. That ball looked like it tailed in at the very end, or it caught the corner and looked like it rolled in, but it didn't. It just went in the pocket. Didn't it, Steven? That was a good-looking shot. Thought he missed it, but it was a good-looking shot because it went in. And now you got to back cut this ball. But you got to be careful with speed because that 10 ball is going to go into the 8. And it's going to go into the 8 just right. It's going to hit the deuce, the 5, the 10, and the 10 ball is going to hit the 8 ball towards the right-hand corner pocket. So I might not even shoot this shot. You know what I might do is bank the 3 ball in the lower left-hand corner and bring the cue ball into the deuce and open it out. Well, that was nifty. Now he's got the 3 ball, but he has no shot on the 5 ball. But he wants a shot on the 5 ball because he wants to be ahead 4-1. Three ball, right-hand corner pocket. Look at this, he just fires it. But he was looking to get shape. And he chose not to open the balls up, huh? Okay. 5 ball still tied up. Well, this is an interesting cat and mouse game right here. There's 6 stripes left on the table. There's 1 solid, and there's 7 stripes left on the table. So he can run them off and effectively play them safe and get ball in hand for the next 2 or 3 times. The one thing about playing 9-ball, when you play a 3-foul rule, is in a situation like this, it would be very advantageous. A 3-foul rule would be very advantageous for the guy with the 6 balls, of course, or seven stripes. But that would force the guy with the 5 ball, which would be Frank at this point in time, to just open him up and speed the game up. But that's kind of the strategy that, is played with an 8-ball. So it's all fair in love and war, and this is love and at war. These players love the game, and they're having a war at it right now. Again, he's going to want to kick this softly. Just open it up. Just kick into the 5 ball. You might even want to call the 5. It might slide. No, it has no chance, really. I was going to say it might slide in between those 2 balls, but no, it has no chance. And you can't risk banking that 8 ball someplace. Just open it up. You won't give up. You don't need to give up ball in hand if you make a good hit on this 8. There you go. There you go. That's going to go right towards the pocket. That's going to be a little high at the pocket. Excuse me. If you hit right there, you're probably going to hit the 10 and the 5 at the same time. You're going to want to come down maybe an inch and a half from where you just aimed. I believe they're looking for a referee. I can't go down and referee, so. You want to go down and call it, Stephen? Good hit. There was no question. That was a good hit. I could see it from 20 feet away. Said it was a good hit. I could see it 20 feet away. Oh. What almost happened there was kind of not nice. I believe he's got a shot on this 14 ball. And he created a shot on that 12 ball. But he tied up his 10 ball. He's got a shot on the 9 ball. Is this our last match tonight, or we got one more? Last match? Okay. We'll be back live streaming at 9 a.m. tomorrow morning. This will be our last match of the night. For those of you around the world that are staying up with us, depending where you're at, of course. Safety again. I'm just trying to kick this ball into the side pocket. Into the side pocket. Frank's doing my job for me by pointing where he's going with the fly ball. He can make this ball. He came awfully close. What a nice shot. What a nice shot. What a nice shot. He liked that shot. Now we got a 10 ball he's got to contend with, and then shape on the 12 and then the 8. This might close down this match to a 3-2, and they'll both need 2 games. There's a side pocket that could come into play, depending on how English he uses. Didn't come into play, but he made a nice shot on the 10. If he can follow that up with a nice shot on the 12 and position on the 8, he could win a second game. He's using the right English, correct English. He's using draw. A little bit more draw, though, would be nice. Oh, that wasn't enough draw. Now, see, he was aiming the ball low, but the ball fell forward, which begs the question whether that was stroked or not. Oh, there we go. I wasn't sure where he was playing that ball. Well, if he can leave the cue ball where it's at now, he's leaving a tougher shot than he would if it goes back over to the same side the 8 ball's on. But this will be quite a shot. That's not happening. And, well, actually, this is actually a little tricky because he's got to cut this ball. But if he hits it a little thick, he could scratch. If he hits it thin, he'll make the ball and he'll be okay. I think what you do here is you bank the ball in that corner pocket and you follow the cue ball to the head rail with high right English. So as you don't leave an easy shot, you've got to go for the low percentage shot, and because you're not real sure you're going to make this ball. So you don't want to stop it and give your opponent shape. So high right English, almost in a straight line, hit dead center of this ball, and take the cue ball to the head rail. In other words, try to follow the 5 ball to the pocket. This is for a 4-1 lead if he makes this ball. But his cue ball's in a good place. He's left him a bank shot. Possibly a cut, but I think Rick will bank it. Comes a time when you just have to go. Going for the bank shot. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Boom. He cut the ball. Nice shot. That is the best shot that Rick has made today. Very well done. Closes the match in at 3-2. They both need 2 games. 4 games, 3 games to 2. They both need 2. Rick is going to 4 games. Frank is going to 5. Another dry break. These guys have had 5 breaks, and I don't think a ball's been made on the break yet. Well, Frank's pocketed his first stripe, and he's got a shot at this 12 ball in the right-hand corner pocket. It's going to lead him to shape on that ball in the bottom there, which is a 12. Let's cut this ball in. You'll run into the 3 ball and the 6 almost at the same time. Well, you hit the top of the 3 and go into the 6. Should have a shot on the 12. From the 12, you can go up to the 10 and the 11, and then over for the 9 and this 15 ball. Oh, I wouldn't go up now. I take this 12 now. Never mind. What do I know? Now he's almost straight in. He's got just a hair of an angle. He can cheat the pocket just a hair to come all the way down for these balls. He's got 2 balls. He's got 1 ball tied up. There we go. Easy, easy, easy. Too far. Well, now he's got to come this way. He's got to come to the 9, then the 12. See, there you go. There's your 9 ball. There's, he broke that up, but did you get a shot out of it? He broke up his problem ball. If Frank can run out right here, I'll be very impressed, because getting on that E-ball is going to be tough. But he can do it if he gets the good angle on the 12, which is the lime green ball on the right by itself. He's playing safe. Well, you go off that 12 underneath these 2 balls for an attempt at a safe. You're still going to leave the 1 ball on the side, I think. Oh, nicely done. Valiant effort. For those of you out there, I was just told there's a good sushi bar in the casino here at Wellman Resort and Conference Center. That's what dinner will be tomorrow night. Oh, Rick's making a comeback here. He's running some balls. He's found a new step. Hitting the balls a little more assertive than he was in the past. He's going to shoot this 3-ball with position for the side pocket, I guess. Yep, position for the side pocket. He makes this. He's got a good shot on the 8. Misses this. Frank's back at the table. Makes this and gets on the 8. Pockets that. He's on the hill. He was sleeping most of the match, and now he's awoken. And nice shot. Nicely done. Wow. Three games apiece. Frank needs 2. Rick needs 1. New life for Vic Vanbeveran. He drives down from Southern California for a purpose, with a purpose. He's found life at the end of his cue. First part of the match, he wasn't playing as assertive. He just did, I don't think he ran 3 or 4 balls. He's running them now, and he's made some good shots. Starting with that great cut on the 8-ball to get a second game. Frank's breaking the balls. He desperately needs this game so they can go hill. There goes the ball in the corner. He gets one. Hey, there was not a dry break on the 7th break. Is that like on the 7th day they rested, or he rested? Well, on the 7th break, he made a ball. I believe that's the first ball that's been made on the break in this match, on the 7th rack. Looks like he's playing this 12-ball in the side pocket. Probably trying to hold shape for the 13. He did not. Nor did he get shape on the 9, so he has shape on the 11. Or a shot on the 11. With center English, he should go to the rail and come over and hit the 1-ball for a shot on the 14. Which is up in the upper left-hand corner. He got a shot on the 14. A little bit of draw. He'll have a shot on the 13. He also has a shot on the 9-ball right now. But I think he wants a better shot at it where he can get on the 10. Not now. No, it doesn't go there. You're going to want to shoot the 9-ball and go into the deuce, which is right above the 10. In other words, just go past the 10 into the 2-ball for position on the 10, and then the 8. Yes. You want to shoot this 14 ball, which is the upper left-hand corner, with draw. Come down underneath the 1. And this isn't real hard. This isn't draw. That works because that gets him down. Actually, a better shot here. He's got the perfect angle for it. Is to come off this, follow the 13 all the way to the cue ball to the bottom rail, and then stun the cue ball up straight into the 2 ball off the 9 for a shot on the 10. Draw back a little bit for a shot on the 8, and he's on the hill along with his opponent. You want to come all the way, almost all the way down. Make this ball. He did. He can get there. It's a stun shot. He can get there. No, you don't want. Well, whatever works. If he likes playing that 10 ball past that 2, okay. For my taste, it's too close to call. Now I'm actually going to get up and take a look as soon as he finishes the shot. Oh, he did it perfect. He came up. He did it the right way. And he can either go back over for the 8 in the same pocket or try to hold it right where he's at, close to where he's at, for that pocket. He could draw this into the 4 and use the 4 ball to stop him. And this will put him on the hill. And we have a hill match. One game for all the marbles, one time. One game, one time. Scottsdale, Arizona at CueSports Resort and Conference Center. On a diamond, 7-foot diamond table using Simonis cloth with Cyclops balls. With all the equipment we bought at Omega Billiards. Our Viking cue, our Kamui tips, Kamui chalk, Tiger products, Diamond billiard products, Predator products, and we read it all on azbilliards.com. This venue put on by CueSports International, Las Vegas, Nevada. Mark Griffin, Ozzie Reynolds, AM. Rick's breaking the balls. Oh, look at this. It's not only 1 ball, it's 3. 3 balls on the break in the 8th rack. These guys turned it on towards the end of the match, huh? They've turned it on. Went into high gear. Open table. Looks like it's 2 stripes, 1 solid. 3, 4. I only see 4 stripes on this. 3 stripes? 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 5 stripes on the table, and there's 6 solids on the table. And it's open. And Rick Vanbeveran from Southern California is coming to the table, and he says, I want to win this match. If I win this game, I win this match. He's not happy with himself. That's actually the first shot that I've seen a reaction from Rick. I guess being hill brings out that energy. Looks like he's cutting the 2 ball in the right-hand corner pocket. Easy. Now for the 5. I like this table run he's got here, and he can go from the 4, shoot the 4 ball last. Unless he moves the 8, shoot the 4 ball last and drift the cue ball between the 10 and the side pocket to get straight in on the 8 in the left-hand corner pocket. So it doesn't matter how he runs these balls out, but he wants to shoot the 4 ball last to get on the 8. Or shoot the 1 ball last to get on the 8 in the side. But I believe he's going to have to shoot this 5 ball now. So he can go up table for the 4, 3, and the 7, and then shoot the 1 ball, leaving himself a shot on the 8 side pocket. Yeah, I just want to follow this for the 3, or draw it for the 3, or stop it. Actually, he stops it, shoots the 4, shoots the 3, shoots the 1, and then the 8. Different patterns, different ways. End result, 8 ball on the side instead of the corner. Oh, he sees it. He senses it. Look at the excitement. Watch him strut around the table. He's liking life. He's feeling confident. He says, I can close this out right here. It's in my grasp. This match is mine. You're not leaving the chair. You're just not leaving the chair. Not if I can help it. Don't slow roll these balls. Frank, hit him with authority. Not that much authority. Very well done. He wants to fall forward just a hair. Just he's looking where he wants to be so he can come over for the 8. Just a hair. Yeah, he's looking to see where he wants to be. He wants to be in line with the spot in the 8. He could just stop it there. He could just stop it there and not take any chances of following it in the corner pocket. And I've seen him pocket this shots like this 8 ball throughout this match. So and in case you were wondering, he didn't stop it there. He played for position, he played line shape, and he came after the 8 ball. Here we are for the match. Frank Wellman straight into the side pocket. Good stroke, right in the middle, right in the heart. Well played. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be back at 9 a.m. Saturday morning. Rested, maybe, because I think I'm going to look for some action. Rested and ready to go first thing in the morning. See you there.